Hello and welcome to the UW-Madison Competitive Sports 4v4 Flag Football Rules. The field. The field should be a rectangle 60 yards by 30 yards, including two 10-yard end zones. There will be one hash mark that runs the length of the field down the center, dividing the field in half. All boundary lines in their entirety are out of bounds. 4 players constitutes a team. 3 players are required to start to avoid a forfeit. If fewer than 3 players are present after 10 minutes, the game will be declared a default. Equipment. No jewelry. Each player on the field must wear a one-piece flag belt provided by Recreational Sports at the waistline with 3 flags permanently attached, 1 flag on each side and 1 in the center of the back. The flag belt must be free of any knots. Recreational Sports will provide a game ball. Teams must provide their own equipment to warm up. Shoes must be soft-soled soccer, football-type cleats, or cross-country tennis or AstroTurf shoes. Medals are not allowed. No headgear, baseball caps or bandanas, jewelry, shoulder pads, body pads, or any unyielding or dangerous equipment. Players may wear a knit or stocking cap and use soft pliable gloves. Tape or bandage on the hand, wrist, forearm, or any other part of the body is prohibited except to protect an injury. Under no circumstances will a player wearing a cast or splint be allowed to play. Only braces worn below the waist are legal. Braces with exposed metal parts must be covered. All players must wear a jersey or shirt long enough so that it will remain tucked in during each down or cut at least 4 inches above the flag belt. Jerseys which have an arm opening more than 4 inches below the armpit are illegal. The referee will use a fist to determine the distance of the jersey opening. Each team must wear the same color jersey or shirt. The jersey must be tucked in to allow for grabbing the flag. Belt loops, pockets, exposed drawstrings, exposed metal on clothes or persons, and hoods on sweatshirts are illegal. Players wearing such illegal equipment will not be allowed to participate until illegal equipment is removed. There will be 2 15-minute halves. The clock will run continuously during the first half and the first 14 minutes of the second half, except when a team or referee timeout is called. Halftime will be 3 minutes. Each team will be allowed one 1-minute timeout per game, and no additional timeouts will be given in overtime. Scoring. A touchdown will be worth 6 points, a safety 2 points, and the extra points will be worth 1 point from 3 yards, 2 points from 10 yards, and 3 points from 20 yards. Tiebreak procedure and mercy rule. The 2 captains will determine the options by a coin flip. The home captain will call the toss. The winner of the toss shall choose offense, defense, or direction. The loser of the toss shall make a choice of the remaining option. Teams will alternate choices if additional overtime periods are played. Tiebreaker will be played towards the same goal until the game is over. Each team will attempt to score by passing from the 3-yard line for 1 point or from the 10-yard line for 2 points. If the team on defense intercepts a pass or fumble, the attempt is over. The mercy rule. If a team is ahead by 28 or more, 37 or more for co-rec, when the referees announce the 1-minute warning for the second half or any time thereafter, the game shall be over. If the point differential reaches 46 points or more, 61 for co-rec, at the 5-minute mark of the second half, the game shall be ended. Snapping, passing, and running the ball. Spotting the ball. The ball shall be spotted at the hash mark. Prior to the snap, following the ready for play whistle, and until the snap, no player on defense may encroach, touch the ball, nor may any player contact opponents in any way interfere them. After the snapper has placed their hands on the ball, it is encroachment for any player to break the scrimmage line plane, except for the snapper's right to be over the ball. No offensive player shall make a false start. A false start includes simulating a charge or start of the play. Snapping the ball. The player who receives the snap from the center must be at least 2 yards behind his or her scrimmage line. The offensive team must have a minimum of 1 player on the line of scrimmage at the time of snap. A player in motion is not counted as on the scrimmage line. One offensive player may be in motion, but not in motion toward the opponent's goal line at the snap. The offensive team has 25 seconds to snap the ball from the ready-to-play whistle. The forward pass. All players are eligible to touch or catch a pass. It is illegal to attempt to strip the ball while in player possession by punching, striking, or stealing. Defensive players must not contact the passer at any time during or after the play. Only 1 foot must touch in bounds in order for a pass reception to be considered legal. A runner cannot advance the ball through the offensive scrimmage line. The runner shall be prohibited from contacting an opponent with extended hand or arm. Flags and flag guarding. When a runner loses their flag accidentally, inadvertently, or on purpose, play continues. The deflagging reverts to a one-hand tag of the runner between the shoulders and knees. An opponent may not intentionally pull a flag belt from an offensive player without the ball. Runners shall not flag guard by using their hands, arms, or the ball to deny the opponent an opportunity to pull or remove the flag belt. Screening and rushing the quarterback. Screen blocking is legally obstructing an opponent without using any part of the body to initiate contact with him or her. The offensive screen block shall take place without contact. The screen blocker shall have his or her arms at her side or behind his or her back. Defensive players must go around offensive players' screen blocks. Team players are responsible for retrieving the ball after the down is ended. For fouls, penalties, and special enforcements, please refer to our flag football rules located in the handbooks and manuals section of IM Leagues. COREC rules. COREC will have 2 teams of 4 players, 2 men and 2 women. Teams with 3 players shall be 2 men and 1 woman, or 2 women and 1 man. The ball will be a regular, intermediate, junior, or youth-size football. It can be any of the choices. Minimum line players. Offensive team must have 1 player on the scrimmage line at the snap. The term closed means a male player may not throw a legal forward pass completion to any other male player. The term open means any player can complete a legal forward pass to any player. If the crew of officials erroneously indicates open or closed status of down, the play is nullified and the down will be repeated. This must be done prior to the next snap. If a male passer completes a legal forward pass to a male receiver, and the next legal forward pass completion must involve either a female passer or female receiver for positive yards. The spot where the ball becomes dead by rule must be beyond the Team A scrimmage line. There is no foul for a female receiver being tagged or deflagged behind the Team A scrimmage line. The next legal forward pass completion remains closed, however. Any foul, whether accepted or declined, shall have no effect on whether the next forward pass completion is open or closed. If a female passer completes a forward pass to a male receiver behind the Team A scrimmage line and any Team A runs beyond the scrimmage line, it is an illegal forward pass. Touchdown values. If a female scores a touchdown, the point value is 9. If a female player throws a legal forward pass and a touchdown is scored by any Team A player, the point value is 9. All other touchdowns will be worth 6 points. This concludes the Intramural Sports 4v4 Flag Football Captains Meeting. The Captains Quiz found on IM Leagues must be completed with a score of 80% or higher before a team can be created. And feel free to contact the IM webmaster at imsports@recsports.wis.edu with your questions or concerns. Thank you and have a great day.